Ooh, well, today we're doing the best metal albums of 2013. It's safe to say 2013 had a pretty solid year of metal. A lot of people would disagree. If you look at 2013, you look at the releases, you'd think that, yeah, there's a few good releases, but if you dive deep into the 2013 realm of underground metal as well, there are some pretty solid fucking releases. Today I'm going to give you my top 20 favorite albums of 2013. And you know what? This year is solid as anything. I'm going to give you 20 albums that have changed my perspective of 2013. So before I start, comment below your favorite albums of 2013. This list is completely subjective. I'm giving you my favorite albums of the year. We're not ranking them by order from the worst to the best, apart from my top 5. But first of all, let's start off with number 20. So coming at number 20 is 13 by Black Sabbath. This is Black Sabbath's last album, and holy shit, this is a fantastic album. This reminds me of the old Black Sabbath sound. It does sound a bit like the debut, how they became really slow and quite doomy. This is definitely the doomiest Black Sabbath album. Great songs like Loner, Zeitgeist, Age of Reason, and Damaged Soul and Dear Father. Just a solid fucking album. Love Ozzy's vocals on this. Love the guitar work by Omi. So coming at number 19 is A Howling Void by NIGHTFALL. This is a very good Funeral Doom album. This reminds me if Alcest became Funeral Doom. This is a very shoegazy Funeral Doom album. I love the vocals are very distant within the mix. It's got a gothic feel as well, and it's just a really good album overall. Songs like A Long Day's Journey Into Night, Mr. Moonlight, Void is basically an instrumental that really transports you into a different dimension. Next up is James LaBrie, Impermanent Resonance. This album is absolutely fucking fantastic, it really is. I love LaBrie's vocals, a good mix of melodic death metal vocals as well. Just overall love the growls on this. Great songs like Agony, Undertow, I Got You, Lost in a Fire, Amnesia, I Will Not Break. Very catchy songs by LaBrie, some great guitar work, not as proggy as Dream Theater, but some really good drumming and great guitar work. James LaBrie Impermanent Resonance is one of my favorite albums of 2013. Next up is Warbringer. Just overall pretty tight and cohesive album, quite thrashy and in your face as well. Songs like One Dimension, Scars Remain is fantastic, Leviathan, the end of the album's Towers of the Serpent, a great solo on that. Just Empire's Collapse is absolutely fantastic album by Warbringer. Talking about another thrash metal band is Power Tripped and the album Manifest Decimation. Just a really in-your-face, hard-hitting, thrashy sort of album. Love the technical elements on this. And Riley Gale, who tragically died in 2020, his vocals are absolutely fucking fantastic on this. Just love the hard aggression on this. Songs like Heretic's Fork, Conditioned to Death, Power Trip, The Hammer of Doubt, just fantastic songs, great solos, great drumming, great musicianship. Next up is Immolation, Kingdom of Conspiracy. Just a pretty solid album overall, but one of the weakest in my opinion, but still makes it to the best albums of 2013. Some great moments, some slower moments as well, quite doomier elements, and quite atmospheric vibes as well. Definitely one of the most atmospheric Immolation albums. Great songs like Bound to Order, Indoctrine, A Great Sleep. Love Ross Dolan's vocals on this. Dolan's vocals are absolutely incredible. All That Awaits Us is an amazing song, some really nice guitar solos, and the production is a lot better than Majesty and Decay, and Kingdom of Conspiracy is a fantastic album. Next up is In Solitude and their album Sister. If you want some gothic heavy metal, you've come to the right place. This is quite a doomy and gothic album, incorporate elements of heavy metal. The vocals are really nice and clean. Just really love the vocals, and this is an absolutely solid fucking album, really is. Great songs like Death Knows Where, A Buried Sun, Lavender, Sister, that solo on Sister, and Inmost Negredo. Just overall really awesome album. Love the guitar work, the drumming is absolutely fantastic, but yeah, the vocals are the main star on this. At times these vocals do sound like Peter Steele at times. It's just got that gothic element that I absolutely fucking love. but Sister is an absolutely fantastic album. Next up is Amaranth Nexus. This is a fantastic album by Amaranth, one of my favorite albums. Afterlife, Invincible, songs like Theory of Everything, Mechanical Illusion, Need I Go On, a fantastic fucking album. Love Elise's vocals on this. Angelic at times, the harsh vocals mixed in, just so damn good, along with Neil's vocals. Just really escalates the whole album to the next level. Love the electronic elements, the poppy elements, and also the heavy, hard-hitting elements as well. Future of Hold, Electro Heart. How funny is Electro Heart? Go some Electro Hearts. Next up is Beelzebub, Goliath, Satanus. It's an Infest by Ghost. What can I say? This album is so damn good, and it was released in 2013. Amazing song like Per Aspera, along with Secular Haze, Ghoulie, Zombie Queen, along with Death for Satan's Eyes, Monstrance Clock, To the Sound of the Monstrance Clock. Released on April 9th, so early, so early in the year as well. Just a great album. His vocals are fantastic, and yeah, you'll have a fun and satanic time. Next up is Autopsy, the Headless Ritual. This is an absolutely fantastic album, really is. It was one of the doomiest Autopsy albums. Songs like Slaughter of Beast House, When Hammer Meets Home, and also Running from the Goat Head. Just really intense, slow, doomy elements. Also encapsulates the old school death metal sound as well. The Autopsy creates this atmosphere with the Headless Ritual that really is quite slimy and grimy. Next up is AMORPHIS and the album Circle. Just another solid album by AMORPHIS. Really love his vocals mixed between the harsh and aggressive. I just adore the song Hopeless Days. Into the Abyss. Nightbird's song is a pretty heavy sort of song. Enchanted by the Moon. Just love how there are slow moments, ballady moments as well. A good mix of orchestral moments. Next up is Deceiver. Deceiver of the Gods is a monomarth. Deceiver of the Gods, just a fucking solid album by this band. It's one of my favorite albums by a monomarth as well. Deceiver of the Gods, so damn catchy. As Lucky Falls, the beautiful guitar lick, Shapeshifter, very fun. Blood Eagle, such an awesome song. We Shall Destroy, Howl. Love the clean vocals on Howl. The end off is Warriors of the North, which is like 8 minutes. Just an epic fucking album by a monomarth. Next up is Fate's Warning, Darkness in a Different Light. This is such a solid album by Fate's Warning. Although not my favorite, I just love how heavy and gritty this album is. Ray Alder's vocals are just so damn good on this. Firefly, Desire, I Am, Lighthouse is a very spooky sort of song that builds up a really nice slow crescendo. Neil and Abay's fun, and yet it moves. It's like a 14-minute song, quite an epic long song. Absolutely adore it. Talking about another progressive metal band, we're talking about Dream Theater. That's right, Dream Theater released their self-titled album, and it was very ballsy to name their album this late in their career, but you know what, I think it works. Now, a lot of people aren't a really big fan of Dream Theater, the self-titled album, just because of the overproduction. Of course, they have some strong heat with Mangini as well, but I absolutely adore this. Songs like I'm Running from the Enemy, Inside the Looking Glass, The Bigger Picture, Behind the Veil, Along for the Ride, such a beautiful ballad. And then you got the fucking 19-minute song, The Illumination Theory, which is one of the best Dream Theater songs of all fucking time. I just love the up and downs, the beautiful orchestral piece within the fucking middle. Holy shit, Dream Theater self-titled is so damn good. Next up we go to black metal. Spectral Law, MEADOWS, COGNITUM produced an album called Soul, and this is a fantastic fucking album. MEADOWS, COGNITUM do one song, Spectral Law do the other. MEADOWS, COGNITUM, Spectral Law do the third song, Red Giant, which I really wouldn't call Red Giant a song. It's more ambient. That slowly is the reckoning of our sun becoming the Red Giant and slowly drifting into the White Dwarf. Soul Ouroboros is such an awesome song, and this is MEADOWS, COGNITUM's work. MEADOWS, COGNITUM just absolutely slays on this. Great moments, hard, heavy, fast blast beats, cosmic elements as well, some slower moments, but Spectral Law incorporate doomy moments close to funeral doom throughout the midsection of Sol Medius, but a really slow ambient atmosphere. But yeah, Spectral Law does get quite intense. But yeah, this album as a whole, it tells a story, definitely talking about a solar system from the beginning right up to the end. But yeah, fantastic fucking album by MARE, COGNITUM and Spectral Law. Next up is probably the most fun album of 2013. We're talking about Rotting Christ, Kada dαίμονα, if that's how you pronounce it. But holy shit, this is such a fun fucking album, it really is. It's one of my favorite Rotting Christ albums of all fucking time. Absolutely love it. Puncho Kachun is such a fantastic song, along Grandis Spiritus, Diavolos. I absolutely love it, that song. I just really love the build up. Then you got Iwa Ulada Photo, and then you got the last song, which is so damn epic. The Chance really make this a fantastic melodic black metal album. Just love the atmosphere as well, the slow growing songs, the great guitar work, and his vocals are so damn vicious at times. Now we go on to the nitty and gritty part of this best metal albums. This is my favorite funeral doom metal album of 2013. We're talking about LYCUS and the album Tempest. This is such a good album, it really is. If you like funeral doom, you're gonna fucking well love this. It's very atmospheric, the vocals are distanced within the mix, but you still get those cavernous raw vocals. But throughout Tempest, the 20-minute song, the last song, you get even some distant DSBM vocals. So damn good. This is an absolutely fantastic album. It's like funeral blackened doom. The guitar work, the drumming. This album gets pretty fucking fast as well, with some really intense blast beats to lift up the album into the next caliber. Amazing song Coma Bone, Engraving's an incredible song as well. 20-minute song Tempest is it's a spicy meated ball. You're gonna fucking well love it. Love the vocal changes on this album. One of the best funeral doom albums, man. Next up is my favorite black metal album of the year. We're talking about Imperium DECADENZ, Meadows of Nostalgia. If you like atmospheric black metal, you're gonna fucking well love this. This is so damn good. The melodies are so damn infectious. Got amazing songs like Brago Banis, Ave Donovi, De Unweg, Strega, and Trenende Buches. Just an absolutely incredible album. Instrumentals that just blow your mind as well, like In Memoria. I just absolutely love it. Love his vocals. Imperium DECADENZ is one of my favorite black metal bands, and Meadows of Nostalgia is such a good fucking album. It's just epic. There are some orchestral elements. It's mainly atmospheric black metal, but this kind of black metal really will grab you by the balls. Coming at number 2 is GORGUTS, Colored Sands. This is an absolute fucking fantastic album, really is. It's like avant-garde, a mix of technical elements. It's quite dissonant in tone. Some amazing songs like An Ocean of Wisdom, Forgotten Arrows, Enemies of Compassion, Absconders is such an awesome song. What I absolutely love is the Battle of Champto, which is basically a whole orchestral piece. And you know what? GORGUTS actually wrote this orchestral piece, and it's so damn epic. It sounds like something out of like Harry Potter. It's fucking fantastic. I absolutely adore Colored Sands. I think it's one of GORGUTS' best albums. How I'm gonna say it's GORGUTS' best album. Absolutely love Colored Sands. I love the vocal work. The vocal work's so damn good. The dissonant melodies, the technical elements, the proggy elements as well. The melodies do get stuck in your head. And yeah, some of it is pretty fucking catchy. GORGUTS Colored Sand is my second favorite album of 2013. And finally, my favorite album of 2013 is none other than The Ocean, PELAGIAL. Yeah, this album is fucking fantastic. It's a concept album. The concept is all about the ocean and the different phases of the ocean, and as the album progresses, the album gets a lot heavier and a lot doomier. The songs get longer, and it's just a great concept. By the end of the album, you feel like you're in the Marianas Trench. It's so damn deep and doomy. Yes, at times the ocean in the first half become quite proggy, but the album gets slow and doomier, and just the heavy moments, the heavy chords getting on this album, the vocals are out of this world. The intense moments you're getting throughout the last part of the album is unmatchable in my opinion. One of my favorite albums of all fucking time, and the best metal album of 2013. So guys, I hope you did enjoy it. Let me know in the comments below your favorite metal albums of 2013. Let me know what I missed. Yes, exploring 2013 again was a fantastic journey. I love revisiting these years. 2013 was certainly a banger. Let me know of the albums you haven't heard and what you're going to explore as well. Drop a like if you want, and I will see you in the next one.